So yeah, right now, we're about to go frame articles I was shot in. Why am I framing it? Because it's, you know, it's like something that I overcame. I want to put it up with my plaques. You know, it's the shirt.
Okay.
So
this is the jacket or coat that you were shot in?
Yeah, and I was just, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna frame it, and we're gonna keep the blood just where it is.
Okay.
So we won't change it, we won't flour it up.
Right.
Let's put it out there like it is.
Okay. All right, Johnny, man, I appreciate it.
Okay. We'll take care.
All right. Nice meeting you.
My pleasure.
That frame probably gonna be out cold the way they gonna put it together. They gonna show mainly all the blood stains, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that up in my big house with the rest of my plaques. And I'm gonna keep it moving, add more plaques. And that shit gonna be right there in my plaque part. And it's gonna be dope. Yeah.
There was a nurse at one point, male nurse who's no longer here, and he and I would shake our heads every time a gunshot patient would come in tatted up. And the one thing that I'll tell you that we see more than almost anything are tattoos that say things like MOB, money over bitches, or get rich or die trying. I can't tell you how many of our gunshot patients over the last 3 or 4 years had get rich or die trying tattooed on their arms.
It's wild up in here. You come up here, it's like being around this bunch of wild ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? You can walk in this motherfucker right now with $5,000 and get somebody to murder somebody for you. Probably 1,000, probably 1,500. Niggas ain't got it. Niggas ain't seeing money like that. So when you give them, when you put something in their face like that, they gonna go do, they don't do what they gotta do because they dying anyway.
I know a bunch of guys that don't even know how to fight, but God forbid they have a gun. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know, that guy's a shooter.
There's no such thing as the world without violence. For me to sit there and say that there'll never be violence would be dumb. For me to say that, you know, it's because of hip hop or categorize the violence as hip hop violence would be even dumber.
They got a lot of fear in us because they assassinated a lot of our leaders, man. It don't even matter no more. Like, if you gonna kill me, all right, cool, kill me, I don't give a fuck. Like, people gotta stop being scared, man. You know what I'm saying? People gotta stop being scared, man.
Rappers fuck up, they get murdered like everybody else. You know, it ain't nothing magical about what we do.
To talk about this shit all over again, to relive it shaking me up. So if you catch me goddamn jittering a little bit, it's fucking with me. The first one hit me right here, right in the center. Boom.
Death is something that we know we all have to face. That's something that me and you got in common. We don't have the same skin tone or whatever it may be. One thing we do got in common is we both gotta die.
How you been? Good, good. We're at the Los Angeles Gun Club. Most of my handguns that I have came from here. And we used to come, you know, pretty much every week and, you know, practice shooting. We haven't done that in a long time.
You want to see the 500?
Yeah, let me see the 500. I heard about that, but I haven't seen it yet. That's fucking crazy. Imagine that's coming at you. Wow. Look at that. That's nothing to play with. We'll give it a shot. On a good day, you'll see a lot of cops here, like, you know, brushing up. And you don't want to make eye contact with them. But let's see. Now, you don't ever want to see this thing pulled out on you. Because you know if somebody's good with this gun, you're in fucking trouble. Woo! Damn. Woo! God damn. But take a look at this target right here. That's what happens if B Rizzle has a hand cannon in his hand.
I was just saying that we want guns to be legalized. Certain people should be able to carry them, like gangsters, which I'm probably a person that shouldn't have it, but you know, can't miss out on having some fun with it.
Look at that. Check this out.
It's crazy, man. I killed the hostage, but I killed him too. A big bullet in his head.
Where do you want me to get him?
Huh?
Where do you want me to get him?
Shoot that motherfucker.
Okay, to the chest. Where? 4 out of 5 ain't bad.
Cypress Hill, Be Real. Of course, man. His hip hop is very good.
Right now we're on Imperial. We just passed Imperial and Central. This is where it happened. I was out of bounds, man. You know, this ain't my neighborhood. Homie was just throwing his Hoover setup on us right now. If he had recognized me, it would have been on. Anyway, we were down the street and we were coming up to get some herb. When we got to about this stop sign right here, we seen the car coming up like on the double line right here. We walked up on them claiming our shit. We saw them reach for the rifle. I bolted that way. Came out of the car, boom, 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 boom. And on the fourth one, I got hit in the back. I dipped into there, and I looked out, and before you know it, I just fell to the ground, and I could barely breathe. Back in the 80s, it was pretty dangerous to be around this motherfucker. I think for the most part, it still is. If you get caught up right here, if you're a blood and one of these Crips sees you, they're gonna deal with you. So we should get the fuck on moving before some Hoovers come and say, hey, we didn't finish the job on that motherfucker right there.
It was always about battles and confrontation. The streets is a beast, and you have to know that beast and deal with it. B-boy battles started because we was, you know, let's battle in art as opposed to physical confrontation.
What was it back in the day of the rap culture? I mean, it was just starting and, you know, it was fun and everybody wanted to participate.
Couldn't feel better, couldn't cheese bigger. Peace to my gang, cause I get the cheese with them. I can feel the breeze, 73 degrees. Cali weather got they skirts way above the knees. The sun shining on my neighborhood. All the girls out giving me a smile, giving me a smile. The sun shining on my neighborhood, the east side, where it all goes down, where it all goes down.